Because of that, we're going to see a lot of really unique things.
I think Oka is really looking forward to his home, and we're definitely looking forward to it too. Every step of this world trip has taken us further away from home, to places we never expected to see.
2 years ago, I would never have understood how much this journey would change me.
This is why we travel. This is the reason that we're out here. We've been so lucky to have Oka take us around his country and now take us deeper inside his own home island of Bali. It's important for Oka, now that he's back on Balinese soil, to come to temple and say a prayer, and just for us to have a safe journey, kind of just a blessing, a cleansing, and obviously see a big part of Balinese culture, which is visiting Hindu temple.
This is really beautiful.
Thank you. I'm very glad, that you guys here and can see, part of, what my life here in Bali.
Some of these people here from your village?
Yeah, this is my sister, and this is my sister. All these people are come from my village. They bring us offering, for us to have a safe journey.
You brought half your village to us.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. You realize just how important home is to Oka. He's been gone for a few days to see us in Java, and the second he comes home, they welcomed him in. It felt like he had been gone for a year. They welcomed us just as warmly, with a blessing and with a sense of spirituality. Everywhere we go in the world, family seems to be so close and so tight, and they have such a better relationship because of it. And here, obviously, it's no different.
We were praying and just being there with him and his family and taking it easy. And it was the first time that we actually slowed down a little bit and caught our breath and just kind of appreciated where we were and what we were doing and who we were with.
My mom and my people from my village bring us this fruit and food offer to the temple.
All right.
Yeah.
Home cooking.
Home cooking.
Good to be home, no?
Good to be home. Home sweet home.
Oka is a pretty deep guy. He's got such a great heart. Finding a guy like that to show you around is one in a million.
We're just gonna go inland, we get the island life, very laid back, take it easy. Just right to the center of Bali.
Center of paradise.
Center of paradise.
It was really nice to have that temple experience with him and his family and those sort of surroundings and just have a moment to breathe. With the kind of attention to life and love and spirituality that's here. I think that's why a lot of people end up coming to Bali. It's a very peaceful place and a place that you don't want to leave.
These things woke me up this morning.
They've been waking us up for 3 years.
Nothing worse in the morning than waking up with that.
We're at the Brinket Market, and this is one of the biggest markets in the area. It only happens twice a week. There's all kinds of animals all over this area. It's filling up really quick.
Look at you. You are the cutest thing in the world. I'm gonna call him Billy Idol. see all these guys here, and they bring out their roosters here for cockfighting. None of the fighting is done here, but this is where people come and train and buy, you know, these roosters. Can you pick out a good fighter, like a winner?
Yeah, you gotta look at the leg and you know when the chest when they like that, and you can tell. But and then when you touch, you can tell how tight their muscle inside.
I noticed that there's a couple of them that they're opening up the cages and they're kind of provoking them a little bit.
They can check from, you know, the way they behave and think how mad they can get. That's what they look for.
It's legal here.
Yeah. Oh no. But
and it's very popular here. You say it's
very popular.
Very, very popular.
For betting?
Yeah, men with their cock, you know.
Is there any other type of fighting they do? Like?
Oh yeah, there is one actually, you know. We can go to that, you know, a cricket fight.
Cricket fight?
Yeah. Cricket, you know.
Like grasshopper, like.
Grasshopper, you know, the small one.
They fight?
Yeah. They fight and they fast, they're like Speedy Gonzalez.
I don't know how keen I'd be to just go to a cockfight. From what I've heard, it's a bit bloody, but cricket fight, I'd be willing to see that.
Did the crickets get hurt?
No, not really. As soon as they get hurt, they run away. So in the end, no one died.
Cricket, is that legal?
Gray area.
This I've got to see, cricket fighting.
See this.
Can we see it today?
Yeah, we can see it today.
All we can think about now is this cricket fighting, at least that's all I can think about.
Awesome. It's awesome. You guys sit down and make the cricket get angry, and then they just pull the glass, and then they fight.
So you're going to show us how it's done first?
Yeah, we show you how to do the cricket fight in my house.
Yeah.
And then we go to the arena.
We're at Oka's house here, and as soon as you walk in, you have all these different buildings, you know, a place for your mother to stay, because you take care of her. You have your own place, you have a guest bedroom, you have a natural spring, a workshop, a place for your kids to stay. You know what I mean? It just keeps going on and on and on.
This is my temple. We do the blessing for the village. The village come here to get holy water and blessing from my family. This is not fully done yet. This is all my design. I'm a woodcarver originally.
We got a first look at how much of a born artist Oka really is. His sense of design and his abilities to carve and to do pottery are unbelievable. That passion for art and his family and the passion for spirituality really goes into the home that he's made.
Balinese house is a family house. We have a yard in the middle where the kids play, everybody can watch. So every house can watch each other. So, but we also have their privacy.
It's kind of like you have your own village within the village. I guess this is very typically Balinese.
It's a very open, but with wall around it.
Not many people have their own temple though.
They have.
Really?
Every house in Bali have their own temple. We believe when we are in the world, heaven and hell are here. So we have to create our own heaven. It's not just up there, here as well. So we have a spiritual sanctuary.
All these elements that go into your home are just, it ties the family to this property.
We all need a home. And in the end, we all go home. This is your team.
So we have the fighting crickets here. So they're getting all excited now. They know it's go time.
I can't believe what I'm seeing. These little pens. It's like a miniaturized version of like gladiator fighting.
This is my neighbor. He's a master on the cricket. Cricket?
Cricket master.
Yeah, cricket master.
What does he look for in a cricket?
They look on their movement, a bit of sound and aggressiveness. And then you can tell how they just jump like that. This was only by invitation, otherwise you wouldn't be allowed to be in. So my neighbor will invite you to come to this fight, and then we have to go in a hurry.
We'll just pick a cricket, I guess, and get going then.
Yeah, but this is betting. This is not just a game, it's betting as well.
Okay.
So that's where
serious business.
Yeah, serious business. You have to just, put in front of your mouth, but delicately.
Whoa.
Yeah.
This guy here, just the way he's behaving, I don't know, I like his odds. Everybody's saying he's a little crazy. He's not making any noise, he's not chirping, he just keeps flicking around, and you know, maybe that quickness and a little bit of crazy is gonna make him a winner.
Well, what I'm gonna go for
Yeah.
is the cricket with the loudest
The loudest one.
noise.
Choice. The biggest one and make a lot.
Yeah, got that.
Okay.
All right,
Deal?
let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's go.
We're actually on our way to cricket fighting. It's kind of an underground thing, and where we are right now is like kind of outside of town, and they've been waiting for us to come and do this. So we got some money that we're gonna do some gambling with, and we're actually gonna see some of this cricket fighting happen. You got your money?
I got some betting money. We better win, otherwise we're not eating tonight.
Tapi tempatnya sejuk nih gitu.
It's weird. It feels like I'm trying to track down a rave or something. You know, we're just kind of waiting. We were told to go to one spot, now we're waiting in another spot in the shade, and probably gonna get a phone call in the next like 5-10 minutes, and probably go to the next spot.
Doesn't it seem ridiculous though? Because it's not like all these cops are gonna bust out of like, you know, the bushes in the jungle and be like, this is a bus, give us all your crickets.
You got another guy.
Here comes the posse. These guys are badass. They're all so shifty, yet they're all so friendly. They're all like, hello, hello. This is way more remote than I would have thought. We've brought them back to their natural habitat to try to evoke that wild sense from the cricket, to really draw the primitive nature, this primeval need to kill another cricket, or at least send him packing in the other direction.
We've actually been warned if the cops come, this is not, I'm not even joking, if the cops come, we all have to split up and run away. They have actually people on cell phones on lookout, you know, scanning this area to make sure no police are gonna come. So if the police do come, we have to run.
There is a lot of tension in the air right now. I'm nervous for my cricket. Hope he's gonna hang in there.
My cricket, little Fedor, he's undefeated in, you know, in his whole lifetime.
My cricket is the Rocky.
Rocky.
Yeah. It's,
Okay, well I'll call mine Tyson, because mine's a little
A little bit misunderstood.
yeah,
Said that.
misunderstood. Okay, what are they all up to here?
They have to compare the teeth and the size and everything to be able to have an equal size.
You nervous? Junior Tyson's up.
I know, Tyson Jr. I hope he doesn't bite the other guy's antenna or clean off, you know, if he gets a little crazy.
Okay.
Come on, come on. Oh, crazy. That's crazy.
It's black, yeah, it's black. It's black. It's black. It's black.
He lost. Oh, that was a good fight, but Tyson lost.
Tyson didn't do too good. Tyson might be a washed-up fighter.
See how Fedor's gonna do. Allah, you go behind.
Turn it.
Here we go. Oh Oh no, the ultimate disgrace. He left the ring. He ran from the ring. Fedor! Well, Justin and I are out of pocket about 100,000 now.
He ran out the ring. He ran out completely.
Unbelievable. I've never seen that before. In all my years of cricket fights, I've never seen someone leave the ring.
That's my turn now. For my Rocky. Big money now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we bet?
Yeah, we can bet.
Bigger go home.
50-50. Yeah.
Come on, Oka.
All right, Oka, let's do it.
You're our last hope.
Come on,
Let's go.
Yep. Yep. Up. Yeah.
The Bali Beast.
Bali Beast.
See, that's the whole thing.
Balboa.
Tyson went down, Fedor went down, but the underdog, the Rocky Balboa. Rocky Balboa.
Rocky Balboa.
We are picking up Oka's best friend, Sebastian. We kind of got off of the main road a little bit, and now we're just kind of taking this dirt road. He's built this place, which is in probably one of the most beautiful spots of the country we've seen so far, and he's decided to live off the grid, so we're gonna pick him up because he's one of your best friends.
We both love art very much, and we love to travel. It's very laid back, and then that's why I would like to guys to meet him.
Is he off the grid completely? Like
Yeah,
no,
completely.
no power, no nothing.
No
huh?
electric, no nothing. Just live green. If not my best friend, I wouldn't dare to come on this.
All right.
Justin,
Sebastian.
nice to meet you.
How are you?
And it's Rosa.
Andre.
When we turned off the road, I figured we were almost there, but it's, you're quite hidden.
Pretty hidden. Here. Quiet.
How long you had the place?
3 years now.
And you did it yourself?
This is incredible. It's all you need, eh? You just need somewhere to shower, a bathroom, and somewhere to sleep. And you said you did most of this yourself, like you carved. Yeah. How much would it cost to build something like this? Like,
The wood itself is gonna cost like about 20,000 now.
have you felt any like earthquakes or anything while you're here?
Like a month ago, there was one when it happened in Sumatra. We felt it here. It was like 6.8, I think.
7.6, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
So it was really strong. I mean, I had to run
We
out.
have to run away.
Like, where would you run to?
Well, I just ran outside the house.
Just get out.
Because the whole house started just going like this, and I just ran out, and then I was just standing, and the whole thing was like. It was really scary.
Did it make you think twice about like, you know, should I be here, or you just be like, this is part of it, you know?
This is part of it. I feel safer in the countryside. If something like that's going to happen, I feel safer here than in the city.
So you've set up a budget for $300
Yeah,
a month.
$300-400 a month. If I actually stay here and eat all my, produce and all that kind of stuff, then it's cheap. But then if I leave and go out one night, then I can spend the amount.
Spend that in a night, huh?
So basically, when you're hanging out with him, your expenses just go right through the roof, eh? You found a perfect place, and you've created like, you know what I mean, like the Zen house.
You can live like a king with very little. That's what you kind of realize.
Where do you prepare all your meals and stuff?
I'll take you down to the kitchen. It's just here.
so many islands here. There's like almost 17,000 islands.
So many islands. So many islands.
Is there any islands maybe 3 or 4 that you would suggest, like, oh, definitely check these ones out, or?
Yeah, we love Sumba,
Sumba is like, it's an impressive one because you have these tribes there, and it's very different from here, and it's not built up at all. It's still very, very traditional. Oh, wow. And it's really amazing.
You've been before then?
Yeah, I've been like twice.
So how do the people differ from, say, Bali or Java, what we've seen already?
Most people get around on horseback.
Mm. Yeah. Wow, so it's pretty primitive.
All walking. Yeah.
So when do we leave?
It's interesting where life will take you, and as long as you have an open mind and you're willing to try new things and not be afraid of taking a risk, I think sky's the limit. Sebastian is a pretty interesting person. He has found a piece of paradise for himself. He lives a very simple but amazing life. Having the chance to spend time with him and see what he's accomplished and see his passion, it just stirs up all these ideas, these dreams of paradise and living a very peaceful life.
It's taken Sebastian a number of years just to find this place that he wants to make a home. I think this is a real reflection of who he is and what he wants to achieve. We've got over 17,000 islands to choose from, so Sumba is an island that is lesser traveled and maybe a little bit more wild, and that's certainly the draw for us. By the sounds of things, since Sebastian is eager to go to Sumba anyway, we'll really be in good hands and we'll really get a good experience of a very different portion of Indonesia. Sumba feels like a world away from Bali already. Just arriving here and seeing the landscape, the lack of roads and the lack of people. It's nothing like Java, it's nothing like Bali, and that's the beauty about island hopping in a place like Indonesia.
It's been a long day just to get to this point. We spent the whole day just flying and driving to get here. Tomorrow, some guys are going to come pick us up on horseback and take us into this tribe.
Sumba is one of those islands in Indonesia where you're going to have one of the most true and traditional tribal cultures that's left in all of the islands. So we're hoping to get a good view of that tomorrow.
I don't know, I'm really looking forward to this next couple of days. You've never been out here before, have you? So this is all new to you, right?
Yeah, very new for me. And then it's just very exciting for me to be here. When I get here, I feel like, this is some part of Bali 20 years ago. When I was a kid, we do the fire. There's no electric. It's in my village, it's only 1972 I saw the first electric. So to be here with you guys, this is like, bring back a lot of memories. I'm really looking forward to see this village.
Sun is up and we're finally getting our look at this beach and this island, and you can see for miles and miles it's just big blue ocean and this nice white sandy beach. We're actually gonna head into the hills and stay with the tribe tonight. Sebastian has arranged to have an overnight stay with them and just take part in their daily life.
The guys have just showed up with the horses that we're going to be taking into the village we're going to stay at tonight. I've heard that these horses can be a bit finicky.
Well, they're all stallions.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you have to keep them a bit far away from each other. Breathe, the calmer you are and the more relaxed they are, the easier. At the beginning they'll be a bit like this, but then as soon as they feel relaxed, just let them a little bit loose. You can easily get them excited, so try and keep them as calm as possible. We should just take it really slow, which I think that would be a good idea. And I think the journey there is going to be just as good as when you get there. So you've got to enjoy the journey getting there, you know, not thinking that that's what we're going to see in the village. I think we have to really enjoy every single step of the way. Yeah?
Hopefully he stays this calm throughout the next few hours, otherwise it's going to be a long walk.
I'm very lucky I got the most calm horse. It'll be an exciting day today.
Sumba is so incredibly different than the other islands we've seen. It feels like Sumba floated 4,000 miles out into the ocean and was left alone. It just feels forgotten. Just came up over the ridge. I didn't even know this was here. This is the village. We were just down there before. This is unbelievable. How one island developed the way it did and another was seemingly not developed at all. These horses were like a time machine back 500 years.
Pretty awesome, man. Yeah. Scott.
Yeah, I'm Dr. Welcome.
Dr.
To introduce him, Justin.
Yeah, welcome to West.
Everyone in the village knows that we were coming today?
No.
No? A surprise?
Yeah, surprise. They don't know.
Do they like visitors?
Yeah, they like bule.
Bule means white people.
White people.
Yeah.
We're more red now from
Red
the...
and white, right?
Yeah,
Indonesia.
there's red, there's some red and there's some white.
Dodo, are there any important rules that we should know to show respect or to not offend anyone?
Seperti di sana itu Bapak sangat important.
As you see, there's a symbol there, stone arcs.
Is it a burial area?
It's all burial.
All the middle.
With Dato permission, we can come there, but only for the men.
Okay.
No woman not allowed.
So
to
no
go there.
Justin.
Yeah.
So it's a very sacred spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you come into a village, I remember last time we had to eat like some betel nut.
You can chew the betel nut because tradition of Sumba.
Yeah.
Beetle nut. I know what it tastes like.
You tried it?
Oh yeah.
You don't like it?
Scott got it last time.
In PNG, I was able to escape this. I was able to avoid it. But as the very first impression that they're getting of me is how I accept their culture, I think it would be pretty rude to not try it.
We chew together. When you give lime, not swallow the juice, right?
Okay.
You can spit out the juice.
Okay.
It's like Sumba lipstick.
Sumba lipstick.
Yeah. Later it's coming red. You know? Yeah. Now we start. Yeah. Spit out the lime, right? The juice. Yeah.
Good, eh? Awesome. Oh yeah. There's that taste I sadly forgot. Enjoying it?
It's red like lipstick, right?
I swallow some.
You swallow the juice, right?
Yeah.
I think it also wakes you up a little bit. Before I came in, I had a really bad headache.
Now
I don't actually have a headache. I don't know if this has got to do with the lime or anything.
We're still going back in time, that's why.
Or maybe.
We're still going back in time.
It's my son,
Oh, what's his name?
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey. Number 6.
6 kids.
6 kids.
Oh no.
Crazy, yeah?
Last one.
Yeah,
Last one,
yeah,
right?
last one.
Okay.
If no son, you sad.
If no son, you keep trying. 7, 8, 9, 10.
If no son with the first wife, we find another wife. You know, in Lamboya, we have one man have 7 wives.
One for every day of the week, I guess.
Special place kills.
Oh, this is a sacrificial.
Yeah, sacrifice some water bubble here.
For what reason do you sacrifice?
Somebody die, or when we build a new house, traditional houses. Yeah, we make big ceremony.
How long does it take to build one of these houses?
2 months or 3 months.
I'm dying to ask you, Toto, about the sword.
This just for the man. The man must find a wood pile for cooking and sacrifice if we have ceremony. And then if we build a house, we use this to cut something like bamboo or wood. If we find a bad guy, we use this.
Like I know, like in Bali, if a husband can't go to the wedding, the wife will marry the knife. No, it represents the family. Is there anything similar like that?
Yes, same in Sumba. Like seperti warisan.
Warisan.
Yeah.
They pass it, you know. They inherit 2 generations. He get it from his parents, his great-grandparents. So he pass it through their son.
Did you use that knife to make sure you have no more kids?
Very clean water. It's from the well, maybe from here like 4 kilometers.
Your village is very lucky to have clean water.
We're lucky. The foundation look after to us.
Before they had to walk like miles away to get the water. And now, because of this Sumba Foundation, they can now get water much easier.
For clinic, water tank, I have school, mosquito net, it's many things. Before the Sumba Foundation help, like a clinic or mosquito net, a lot of children die. Right now, malaria is going down, not so many children die. It's really lucky.
Just noticing it's very laid back. Is there things that people do during the day to keep themselves busy?
If the rain come, the people is busy in the farmer and the garden to grow something. If no rain, just relax in the house because it's hot, you know. Yeah, you guys can sit there, no problem.
Let's go. Good question.
We can sit in front?
You can sit there.
On top?
Yeah, on top. Why I prefer
The grave?
Yeah.
It's okay?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
This is my grandpa and grandma.
The whole family
The
here.
whole family here.
It's okay to sit on here.
Yeah, no problem. It's okay.
All his family born here and also die here. They live near the house. They eat with them, you know, watch them all the time, and then, you know, they do this daily activity with all of them. It's like they are around all the time.
They use it for functional use so that those ancestors are still a part of daily life.
Yeah,
Wow.
because The body is part of, part of the ground. We born from our mother. We bring it back to our mother.
It's refreshing to see that there are still parts of the earth you can go visit that are like this.
We're living in the most interesting time. We have like full development, and we have still this kind of way of life, and from the two, at the moment, we can learn from both, We're lucky because we have a choice, and maybe they don't have the choice. But I think we can learn so much more from them than they can learn from us.
Like flapping his wings while he was on fire.
That's basically the food, maybe, for a whole family, and they've just killed 2 chickens for us, so that's like a great honor.
They have to read everything in their gut so they can tell it's good, good thing tonight.
Yeah, we follow this. If we pray, we kill a pig or chicken. You see this one, what we call this one?
The gut inside?
It's good, very perfect.
Very good. And
yeah,
it's
very
full of fortune.
Yeah. Yeah.
I came to the realization, being in that village, that my perspective on a lot of the world has changed in 3 years. I used to say a lot of things early on about how different and unique this is from home, and now I find that I go to these places and I start to feel comfortable. Instead of noticing differences, I notice similarities, and I'm glad to see that that's the mindset coming out of it. Oka's proud of us for what we were doing. We're on this epic journey, experiencing all we can, but now I'm kind of questioning, what is it we're looking for? Where's the finish line? What's the dream? We're living it, but what's the end goal?
It's fresh, but it just gets stuck in my teeth.
I've still got 44 layers of sweat. I'm really not going to sleep well if I don't kind of shower down, so bucket shower. You'll notice that this is another one of the tombs where they've got the bucket of shower water and some soap. I've brought my own soap. It might be weird for me, but it's totally acceptable for them. They kind of lighten up my personal bubble here, so if you wouldn't mind, I'd like to have a bucket shower in privacy, please, and not on display for the whole community to see.
Good sleep. Earplugs. Saved the day. There was lots of motion, commotion last night. I couldn't hear anything, so I slept good.
Did you sleep well on a bamboo last night, Justin?
I slept good. I slept good, really good.
I had the best sleep in weeks last night. Yeah. I can't explain it either. I don't know why exactly. I mean, the bugs didn't bother me. We had the nets up, but just sleeping on the bamboo.
I haven't had good sleep for the past week, but
last night was pretty good.
Last night was pretty good.
Excuse me.
There we go.
Bisa tunggang kuda merah. Did you sleep well last night?
Yeah, really well.
Justin?
Yeah, I went straight out and then slept the whole night.
Yeah, nice on the bamboo, yeah?
Yeah, no, it's really good. Good.
I slept so good last night.
Yeah.
Justin, you need your sleep, no? Yeah. Because you're always waking up the latest.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm big on sleep.
time to roll out. Sun's getting high again, which means temperatures are getting up there and it's gonna be a long way back. Short and sweet as always, eh?
I'm ready to go. The seas can get hotter by the minute, so we should start pressing on.
Toro, thank you very much.
Thank you too for coming. You're welcome. I hope you come back next time.
Yeah, great experience.
I hope you come back next time. Yeah, sama-sama.
Terima kasih, Tata.
Yeah, sama-sama. I hope you come back next time. Yeah.
Please tell the village thank you from all of us for allowing us in, because everyone was very nice to us. Felt very welcome.
Yeah. Okay, bye.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sampai di Bali, Tata ya.
Yeah.
Di Bali.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm coming.
Yeah.
Take care.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah. Bye.
There's so much beauty out there, but the longer you're away from your home, the more you appreciate it, and the more you realize that it's all the same. But you can't understand that unless you come out here and do it. We're pretty lucky that we got to Ubud when we did. I think it was probably in the back of Oka's mind to push and get us here in time because it's his father's birthday tonight. But it's a pretty big deal, especially because Oka's father is really a well-respected man in the community. They don't really speak about it much, and they kind of sweep it under the rug, and they live quite simply. He's taught Oka a lot of spirituality and good advice.
He said, to be able to travel up to the sky, you have to keep out your excess baggage. If I want to reach the top, I have to travel light, he said. Because we live like in a mountain. When you want to reach the top, there's not much space for anybody else, only but you. Once you're down here, you make so many friends. But getting older, getting less, because it's only the one who really stick with you. Until that someday you reach your top, you'll be alone. My father always say, do your own things, you know. When you're young, travel, do something, make mistake, because you can have lots of time to fix. But someday when you're older, try not to make mistake. Try to speak the truth. Even though people don't get it, at least you speak the truth. But when you're young, you make mistake, no problem. Just do what you have to do, reach your goal, but dream big. Dream as big as you can.
After spending the last week with him, we've really seen how much of a passionate guy Oka is, and I'm really glad that we've connected with him and be one of these people who opens the door and welcomes us into everything private about their life, their family and their religion, and all of these things that mean so much to them, and that means a lot to me.
Seeing Oka and the way he has created this home and this bit of paradise, it motivates you, you know, and it makes the transition into that stage of my life a lot easier when you see the way people have devoted their life into something that they're very passionate about. 3 years ago, I wasn't ready to settle down, you know, there was something out there pushing me. But at the same time, I still look towards where I want to be and what I want to accomplish and who I want to spend it with.
You must get a lot of good advice from your dad then.
He advised me in different way, you know, he gave me so much freedom. You know, he said, to be able to love Bali, you have to go out. See it from the distance. How do you know you love Bali if you don't go out from Bali? So that's why people have experience because they're traveling. This is how travel is so good, you know. But you gotta remember, someday you have to go home.
I've seen a lot of the world and I've seen a lot of places, and I am looking more into creating a home, a place that I could start a family. You know, I left what I've created for myself and I've moved on and I've become a better person because of it. And now the search is on for that place where I'm going to plant my roots and start the next chapter of my life.
Oka has a very beautiful way of looking at things. The view of life being a journey. Set goals and dreams, and if you get those goals, that's a bonus. But the real joy of life is living it. Maybe I never needed a goal for this trip. It was just to experience, to grow, to learn, to travel around and meet people face to face and live a life with them. And I think it makes you more understanding and more respectful of the world that we live in.